سلام برای دوستان عزیز دل، خوش اومدید به قسمت سوم کینگدام دلیورنس دومون. و تو قسمت قبلی دیدیم که آقای هانس و هنری در حد مرگ تا پای مرگ رفتن، ولی خب رسیدن به کلبه یه پیرزنی نجات شد. البته هنوز معلوم نیست که هانس زنده میمونه یا نه، ولی خب بالاخره از اون بدبخت بیچارگی در اومدن. هانس یه تب ریزی داره، باید ببینیم تبشو میتونیم درمان کنیم یا نه. بزنید بریم.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein.
Oh.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you, but be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Right, I'll try. I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'll be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
اینجاست. اینه. آره. خب. شروع کن. عوض شد آجی.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
2 تا chamomile میخواد. انرژی میده. انرژی بیشتری میگیری وقتی خوابی. این از این. بعد بر پای شرابه 2 مشت باید چیز بریزیم، بابونه بریزیم و یه مشت گل مریم. بابونا رو میریزیم یه نوبت میجوشونیم،
If you've
بعد
read the
گل
recipe,
مریم رو
get back to the bench.
پودر میکنیم میریزیم و تمام شد. خیلی خوب. حله.
All right.
شراب پوشش. این شراب.
First, you have to pour the right
بلدم.
base into the cauldron. Choose the right
ولی کام
pitcher
بگو.
from the shelf on the left, according to the rest.
Yes.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course,
واین دیگه.
like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now
Is that
try
a-
moving the
that's-
cauldron over the flame, so you know
Oh.
how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
او عوض شده. اینو بعد
Hear that
فرق
bubbling?
کرده با یکیش.
It's boiling.
الان داره میجوشه.
Remember that well. For most potions, you
Oh.
just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows.
جوشوندنش
Try
همونه.
fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's
الان داره میجوشه.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the
و
flame.
بدیمش بالا.
Try it. Move the cauldron up.
بیا. یه نوبت بعد میجوشوندمش.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing.
آره
Get
باید یه
all
نوبت
the herbs
بجوشون.
that you need ready. The
خب.
ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
این از این. دو تا
All
دونه
right,
کممایل
let's
باید
get to
میریختیم
it.
نه؟ آره.
First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile
آره داره
into
میگه
the
خوش.
cauldron.
یه دونه. این. دو دونه.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See?
شرخوندم دیگه.
When the sand has
خب حالا
flowed
باید
out,
بویلش
that's
کنیم.
1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire
داره میجوشه.
and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire.
بده بالا تایمش هم شد.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
آوردمش بالا درسته.
Alright.
حالا یه دونه
Now,
گل
take
مریم
one
بده.
handful of sage,
اینو باید
grind it
بکوبیم.
with a mortar and
طبق چیزی که
pestle,
تو
and
کتاب نوشته.
drop it in the cauldron.
بده بکوبم. از 2 تا قابونه یه گل
Have you
مریم
ground it? Good.
میشه.
Now, drop it in the
لیتین.
cauldron.
نه
You don't have to
داروی
boil it
تبه.
anymore. All you have to do now is
حالا بریزیمش
decant it.
توی
Get a file and pour it in.
بوزمون.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
ببین درست پختیم یا نه. حتی همه رو زنه داشت میگفت دیگه. نباید اشتباه کرده باشه. استرانگ کممال برو عالی. استرانگ هم هست خوبه. یعنی عالی پختیمش بدون اشتباه بوده. کتاب بده.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly.
قربانه.
Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
صافت
This should help
گرفتتش.
Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you
Already
feel
on
up to it, I'd be right
Jasadoro.
grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's
Jasador
lying there the
ردیف
whole
می‌کنم.
time.
Sure.
3
do
بار
the
گفت
best I can.
الان میرم
When
درست
you're done
میکنم.
with that, go get some sleep.
باش.
You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
حل. واسه من یه دونه داروی دیگه سریع بپزم برای خودم. خب 2 تا کممال یه سیج بود دیگه. آره ببین این واین رو بریم. درسته این واین اینو بده پایین. بعد اینطوری باز کن. اینا رو بذار. یه دونه گل مریم بنداز اینجا. این از این. اینو بده بالا. البته خراب کاری میشه. میخوام سری درست کنم خراب. خب 2 تا کممال برید. اینم یک کممال دیگه بریز. اینو بده پایین. اینو بچرخون. بجوشون. خب حالا اینو بکوب. آی زیاد شد آجی، این میکوبه خیلی تایم میشه. بده بالا. آی بابا سوخت. دارم تاثیر منفی نداشته باشه. احتمالاً داشته باشه. حالا ببینیم. استرانگ نشه فکر کنم. میده کممایل داد.
I boiled that chamomile for too long.
آره خودشم میگم یه خیلی جوشوندمش. اشکال نه. خب ایلو که داریم. شمشیر.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up.
چی رو بده؟ بجا تبر.
Hands.
آره میخواد سرهنس رو بزنم. خب اینو بلند کن بریم دفنش کنیم. خب دوستان هم یارو دفن کردم، هم یکم وقت اضافه بود چیز کردم، کممایل باز درست کردم و اینکه گیاه ها مثل که توی دو خیلی سریع فاسد میشن. توی یکیش اصلا به یه ورش نبود. حاج آقا گشنش هم هست. یه ذره غذا بخور. توپو پر کرده. نه یه سیب میب داریم دیگه بر اساس سلامتیشون. بخور اینو بخور. 53 بخور گشنته برم. 11 بخور. شکمش پر. یه خود هم بوشور. بعد لالاک جی میده. خونیه اینجا نه. خب ببینیم چی میشه. هم 7 صبح بخواب. بیشتر از این نمیتونه بخوابه. به قدری بخواب که یه خستگیت پر بشه دیگه. بریم دوباره معجون بسازیم. معجون رو بفروشیم یه پولی به دست بیاریم. باز داره توام میزنه.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
همین بیشرف بود اونجا سرش کنم دیدیمش. نه چانسشو میگیره دیگه.
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
مالی یک.
Why did I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
حاج آقا هنری در حال عذاب کشی.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
خواستم زود پاشم برم معجون بسازم. 10 صبح فکر کنم.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
چیه پولنا فکر کنم. آره.
Were you having a nightmare?
داشت کابوس سگی میدید. بد جور داشت کابوس میدید.
I dreamed. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
سالمه یا نه؟
Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
خدا رو شکر.
Ma knows what she's
جمع کنیم
doing.
بریم دیگه.
And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
چی داری؟ بهترم دیگه.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you.
Oh.
Bad dreams?
I dreamt of
خاطراتش
Istvan
بدش
Toth,
بود دیگه.
a villainous,
خدا همون بود
murderous
سر
horseman who
رو
stole my
خونه
sword.
بود. کلاهش
The
این
last
همون بود.
memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that
And
oath
some
must
sort
be
of
serious if
prisoner.
it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have
جدی
real meaning,
می‌فرمایی؟
however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
شمشیره دیگه. شمشیره دیگه. ایوانتوس ربطش به شمشیره بود. پدرم داشت شمشیره رو میساخت.
The
شمشیر.
sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all,
مخالفم
a
من
sword
که.
has two edges, and it depends
دو
who's
لبه
wielding
داره
it.
دیگه. ممنون
Thanks,
بهش فکر
Pavlina.
میکنم.
I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome.
خواهش
But
می‌کنی
remember,
قربانت.
it's
ممنون.
only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Oh.
I expect you're
منطقی.
right.
واقعا منطقی.
So in the end, all the hard
اینو
work will
قبول
be
دارم.
on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
کلاً هوای
Aye.
تازه میخواد.
That's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table. And I've got
هنوز
something else
صبحونه
for you too.
نخوردم. خوبه
Come
اونقدر
along,
دیر
and we
نیست.
must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
من یه 2 قاشق سوپ بخورم باز. سوپ خوشمزه. پرک پوینت گرفتیم. به به. بذار پرک پوینت ها رو بگیریم. خب مین لول داریم. چارمینگ من اپورتونیتیز. چارمینگ من وقتی رپیوتیشن میگیری 10% بیشتر بگیری. اپورتونیتیز وقتی رپیوتیشن از دست میدی 10% کمتر از دست میدی. خب چارمینگ من نه مین لول اینه. اجیلیتی دیفنس فدرویت. دیفنس چی میکنه؟ همه سلاحی که میخوای استفاده کنی 2 تا اجیلیتی کمتر میخواد. اگه هم سلاح باشه که اجیلیتیش بیشتر از اجیلیتی که داری میتونی ازش استفاده کنی ولی نفس زیادی میخواد. خوبه. فدرویت اگه فال دمیجت کم میشه از ارتفاع بیفتی 30% کمتر آسیب میبینی. نه همین اینو بده. اینو دوست دارم. اسپیچ سخنوری. پالیشد ورز وقتی سلاح میفروشی یا زره یا لباس اگه 98 یا 100% باشه 10% پول بیشتر میگیری. سیلور تانک 4 تا سخنوری بهتر میشه وقتی داری چونه میزنی. سیلور تانک بوده. همه چیزو بفروشیم دیگه. رو همه چیز 5% آدم باف بگیره بهتره. البته فقط هم سلاح اینا درآمد اصلیه ولی خب این ما رو همه چی گرفت. یادم اون یکی باید میگرفتم.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good
Alright.
morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a
اینا به هم
surprisingly good mood
رسیدن.
for someone who was
روشن
at death's
شدن.
door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
داری
The
بده بیا.
third time.
والا.
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
به سر کوتاه کن.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
آره یه سری مزدورای
They come
مجارستان.
from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some
Zheleov.
foreigners like that camping in the
به
rocks
اینجا
down by the
اومدن.
pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
یعنی اون
What
دل
could us
دوز
two do
نه
alone
کیومن
against
نبودن
them?
که با اونا
What could they
بدبخت
want
بیچاره
from
بودن
us?
اصلا شبیه کیومن نبودن
But if they did come here to
بعضیاشون
rob
بد
us,
زره بودن
I'd
ها.
shoot
شاید
enough
کیومن
arrows into
لاشون
them
هست.
to make them think twice. But the
تیر
thing I
میزنه؟
want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but
نجاتت
As we
دادم
know,
دیگه. Audenta
Fortuna
fortuna
juvat.
juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me
ولی یه
anything for
دونه برای
Talmud.
آره
To
دقیقاً.
Talmud.
خواستم بگم اونوریه رو
What was
چی؟
that about then?
بازم to cut the story.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmud Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding
Yeah.
a castle. That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
ممنون که ما رو اینجا قبول کردید.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're
Oh,
quite
yeah.
welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things.
خیلی
But I'm
چیزا.
afraid we don't have much time for
آره جمع
storytelling
کن
right now.
بریم بابا همین
Came
الان
here on an
عقبیم
important
نامه رو
mission
باید
and we
بریم
cannot
ببریم.
afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right.
خوبه دیگه.
I think we should get on our way as
یه
soon as
روز هم
possible.
وقت بره
I'll
دیگه.
prepare a bit of food for you.
دمت
For your
گرم.
journey.
But Jenna, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this
کنم.
potion.
اوه سیویرش
It will help
نفتاد
when you're in
ایول.
danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a
باید
little
میشه
sip
بازی
each
سیف
time,
کرد.
and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
دار یه
You'll see.
سیویرش نپم گیر اونو
It's not all that hard to
فرمولش رو
brew.
بده.
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
فکرم فرمولش هم
Thanks,
بده.
Pamela.
ایول.
This
یکم
will come in
بریم
handy.
از اینا
No doubt.
اسپم کنیم
But we
داشته
better get
باشیم
going
برای
now.
سیف.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
بیایم به
And
اینا
you
یه چیزی
too,
بدیم
sirs.
آقای هنز انبازی در
As Henry
نیاری ها.
says,
من که
May
میدونم تو
God bless
انبازی
you
در
for your
میاری.
generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up
راست
your
میگه
offer.
بدبختا چجوری تا پکشتاین بیان دن سه روز خودتو پاره شدی تا اینجا آمدی. استا آقا من خواستم سیور اسنپ بسازم ولی بلادونا این دور رو پیدا نکردم، برای همین باز کمال دیکاکشن ساختم. یه سری لول هم واسه اون اومده، اونا رو هم بگیریم. توی سروایول اینه که میتونی گلوگیا ها و گوشتا و پوست موستا رو بفروش. این هست. سکولارشیپ چیه؟ یه وقتی میشینی 50% کامفورت بیشتر میگیری، برای همین کتاب خوندنت سریعتر میشه. اونم بده. سوارکاری باید انتخاب کنی. شوالی آموزش دیدن میده. وقتی سوار اسبتی 15% استامینه کمتر مصرف میشه. شمشیر بچرخونی سخت‌تره که دشمنا تو رو از اسب بندازن پایین. اگه با کوبلر کیت یعنی همون کیت کفاش بخوای ریپر کنی 20% بهتر ریپر میشه و یه دونه کیسه بیشتر میتونی به اسبت بس کنی و یه دونه دزدیت هم میره بالا. همون نایت ترینینگ رو بزن. البته ما رو اسب نیاد نمی جنگیم ولی آن صدل شدنش واسه هم مهمه. نایت ترینینگ رو بگیر. نوشیدن نایت کپ اگه قرار باشه چیز کنی بالا بیاری این چیزا دیگه نمیاری وقتی مستی، و وقتی هم که مستی تختا 10% کامفورت بیشتر میدن. سینت دیوا گری میگه وقتی مستی احتمال اینکه بری یه جا بیفتی زخم میشی کمتره چون خدا مراقبت. اینو بده که رفت. وقتی سلاحت تیز میکنی با سنگ به کاندیشن 98 یا بیشتر برسونی بونس میگیره و برندگیش 10% زیاد میشه تا وقتی که کاندیشنش بالای 75 باشه. اگه یه بوتو خودت تعمیر کنی ازت 25% استامینا کمتر میگیره وقتی میدوی. زره ها و لباس ها که خود با کیت زره ساز تعمیر کردی صدای کمتری میده. شمشیر یا دویدن این دوتا واسه هم مهمتره. شمشیرم برندگیش بره بالا، یه کفش هم نفس کمتری بخواد برندگی شده. این هم داروسازی. غذای خام و هربا 50% دیرتر خراب میشن. وقتی دارو میسازی انرژیت نم نم پر میشه یعنی خستگیت در میره، تازه غذات هم مصرف نمیشه. پوشن سله معجونا رو 30% گرونتر میتونیم بفروشیم. خطاهای کوچیک تأثیری روی معجون سازی نمیذاره. اگه معجونی بسازی یه دونه اضافه تر هم بهت میده. اینو بده. بازم میتونیم برای معجون لول بگیریم. ببر 2 تا داره. خب چیز دیگه 30% هم گرونتر بفروشیم. خب بریم حاج آقا. بیفته.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
داشتم معجون میساختم. شرمنده حاج آقا.
I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to
رو
Rattay with good
دیگه
news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
بریم. من اون یارو دیدم و
Hold on a minute. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know.
بنده خدا اینو.
I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
همون بود. این ریش وسط همون بود.
I know how it sounds,
علی
but I saw
دیدمش
him.
واقعا
Believe
دیدم.
me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that
بعد
happened.
کلاهشو دیدم
Of
کلاه
course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies.
خب تمام
So
شد.
Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get
دقیقا
him.
منطقیه
Yes.
طرف زیگمونده.
We'll surely get
اینا
him one
منطقه
day. I
زیگموندن
promise
همینجا
you.
میچره دیگه.
And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword.
آره.
That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things
همچنین
along the
خودم
way.
برداشتم اونجا. بیا بریم. پولم داد. خدایی بیایم بعدا یه حالی به اینا بدیم، اینا نبودن میمردیم. چرا داره اونجوری راه وارهورس واقعا با عشق بازی میکنه. خیلی خوبه بازیش. هم یکش خوب بود همین. بعد به من میگه داری طول میدی. یارو داره اونجا اسمش سر و صدا میکنه. چوپان او چقدر راهه. یوش ای هنس داغون. بیا دیگه آج آقا. یه بار جلوه یه بار عقبه. خوردین ذخیره غذاتون رو. چوبه خالی شد دیگه چیزی بس نیست. رسیدن توشن. آهنگ ماهنگ بستی. بدبخت پول نداری که چی نگاه میکنی؟ برو. بله اونجاست. سگه گرفته بودا. اما اول آورد. لودینگت بو میده. خب
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
بعد جوری هم بسته است. یه گاردم روش نیست. یه بنده خدا میگفت اسم من هر دری رو وا میکنه. ببینیم باز میکنه یا نه با این سر و وضعیت.
Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sahanash of Lipa!
زارت عمرم باورت کنم. یکی اومد.
Shit!
بوام میده.
You fucking cunts! You
گوری
You
خوش.
know who I am! No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're
نه مثلا همون
messengers.
کلاه داره.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy!
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir,
ای بابا.
there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
لباس ظاهر نداری. فکر نمی کنن مسیحی آجا.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
چیکار ما بکنیم؟ هر چقدر خودتو بپوشی به روشوری به اون لباس و زره نمیرسی آجا. واقعا ما چی کنیم الان؟
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
پول بده.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
آره معجونا رو میفروشم پول جور میشه. خوب شد معجون ساختم اونجا.
We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
10 تا معجون دارم 200 سکه گیرم میاد.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
اصلا ربطی
I
نداره.
expect they've
شبیه
had trouble
ان
with
میمونی.
beggars at the
معلومه
castle.
قبولت
So
نمیکنه.
they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
باید بشوریم خودمون رو لباسمون عوض کنیم.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent
دقیقا.
shape. Have a good
ظاهر
scrub,
اوکی باشه.
get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
پس باید پول داریم. من دارم مجنون.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're going to need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
راست میگی رتای هم که نمیتونیم
I
برگردیم.
suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even
کاری که
though it
میتونیم بکنیم همینه.
didn't always
دفنشون
seem
کنیم.
that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
ازتون اومد.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
آی خدا.
Cheers.
What is it?
شده.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for? I've heard that witch. Wench! What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
و الان سگم حسابش نمیکنه. گو میده.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough. Stinking up my establishment.
آش چیز میشد. میگن میخواستی معجون بسازی مثلا واینش رو خودت میدادی که دیگه اینقدر درآمدش اوپی نشه. توماس میشناسه واقعا.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
برگوف خودش نمیذاره کسی بره تو.
Wait a more then.
But the stuff's undrinkable. Leave it out. Once you got
Sorry
to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, Eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about.
عجب.
I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by bandits. They killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey, I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Oh?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
Oh?
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding.
Oh.
We'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
ای بابا. پس بریم عروسی. چیکار باید بکنم؟
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
No.
Then get ready.
باشه.
You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to hold the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
در مورد ویدینگ ازش بپرسیم آره.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Nobody's talking about nothing else.
Young
Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
خوشقلبان باش.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
باشه.
And what can I get for you?
خیلی خوب. آقا دمتون گرم که بودین و دیدین. امیدوارم لذت برده باشین. اینم از این قسمت. تا قسمت بعدی و ادامه ماجرا. فعلا خداحافظ.